I have 20 of the best Amazon home and fitness workout must-haves. Plus, I got a few bonuses at the end for you. I live in Minnesota where it is super cold right now, but I will not let the weather stop me from getting my steps in and feeling my best self. If you live in a cold weather climate, let me know in that comments box down below. And if you're new here and you're like, lady, what do you even know about home fitness? Well, I am a former college pole vaulter and gymnast, so I have had years of working out and my fair share of fitness equipment. So I've narrowed it down to the most helpful items for you. Let's do it. Oh, and if you're looking to lean down, get a little bit stronger at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that I do on an everyday basis to help me do that, even with 4 kids and working full time. Who doesn't love a good treadmill? It's important to get those steps in every single day. It makes the world of a difference day after day, time after time. I could certainly tell on my body when I stopped walking outside. I'm like, I got to get me a treadmill inside my house to continue to get those steps in because mama does want to enjoy some ice cream and sweet treats. I picked one of the top selling treadmills on Amazon with over 2,000 bought within this past month. And it's a space saving treadmill, which I absolutely love. Like those ginormous commercial ones are awesome, but oftentimes we don't have a lot of space in our homes to put those big things in. I love this treadmill. And the best part about this is it's functional. It works. You can walk, you can run, you can sprint on it. It folds up and it's compact so you could store it away if you needed to. It's durable, it's sturdy, and it's currently under $300. What? If you're not following me on Instagram, especially Instagram stories, Andrea Jean Cleaning, make sure that you do because I do share helpful tips when it comes to home fitness, healthy eating, and things to keep you motivated on your own life journey. An exercise bike. I picked the #1 best-selling exercise bike on Amazon. I wanted to put it to the test. Now, I certainly would love me a Peloton, but my friend, those things are over $1,000. And I have to say, I love this bike. And again, it's under $300 at the time of filming. Over 2,000 of these bikes have been purchased within the past month. You can decrease the resistance or you can increase the resistance. You can check your pulse, it counts time, it counts distance, it counts calories, basically everything that you would want when it comes to an exercise bike. And it's not overly massive or overly small. I think it is just right. So if you're looking for some low impact options, this bike is wonderful at an affordable price point. And sometimes I just get sick of walking and I want to put the bike on, like maybe I do 20 minutes of walking and then I do 20 minutes of the bike and I'm like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That time went faster than if I had just been on the treadmill the whole time. This one, I can't even believe it. These ankle weights. I have not owned a pair myself, but now is the opportunity. These are a #1 bestseller. Over 10,000 of these ankle weights have been purchased within the past month. And they currently have over 19,000 customer reviews. In fact, I have it right here for you. I love these. These just elevate your workout so much more with not a lot of added expense, which is amazing. Each of these little sandbags in here weighs 1 pound, so you could take these out as needed. So there's 5 pounds here, and then the other side has 5 pounds, so you could have a total of 10 pounds extra. You walk with these babies or do some exercises with them, and then you take them off and you're like, man, I feel so much lighter. This is amazing. You're getting stronger at the same time. You're increasing your caloric burn. Like these are just a bonus. Fun overall. Spicing up your workouts is the name of the game to keep it interesting and to keep you motivated. Love these. I love me a good exercise mat when it comes to your home workouts. One, well, it's more cushiony. It's softer depending on your type of flooring. If you have carpeting, you don't want to be putting your sweat all over your carpeting, so a mat is a great barrier. I wanted a mat that is larger than your traditional mat because those tiny ones, they just feel so small and I feel confined and restricted, so I went with this mat that is a little bit larger. In fact, you will see this mat on any of my fitness videos on my other YouTube channel, Elite Fit with Andrea Jean. I bought this mat in several colors because I absolutely love it. You can roll it up and store it away, so organization, heck to the yes, space saving, love all of that. You can flip it over so it's dual-sided, so maybe you just wanted the lighter side one day and the next time you wanted the darker side. I mean, you're basically getting 2 mats for the price of 1. The cushion is on point. I can do burpees and sit-ups and all the things, and I'm nice and padded even on my hardwood floors. 2 people could work on this mat. It's not too large, but it is just right. So if you were to lay side by side, you could fit 2 of you on that mat, which is perfect so that you have more ability and creativity to move around in your workouts. Dun da da! Have you ever seen these before? These are absolutely amazing at protecting your wrist, and it makes push-ups just a little bit easier. You can do other exercises on these other than just push-ups. I mean, you could do leg lifts, you can do glute lifts, you can do side planks, you can do mountain climbers. The possibilities are endless. It's kind of like having a set of dumbbells on the floor, which I often will use when it comes to doing training because you want to protect your wrist, especially as we get older. But these are wonderful and at such an excellent price point. This is an older version of them, so I have linked one for you that is even better. If you are doing any sort of strength training, home workout, body weighted workouts, these, yes. I don't know about you, but I work up a big sweat when I am, well, working out, and I feel great. I want to feel sweaty. That's the point. Like, burn, baby, burn. So I needed to find the best fan to do the job. This fan, over 2,000 of them have sold within the past month. And I've actually have this fan, well, I have two to be precise because I loved it so much. I've had this for over 6 months. Not only do I use this fan when I'm working out, but we'll put it on the front in the summer, or maybe we'll put it in the living room or the kids' bedroom or out on the deck if the sun is shining down in the evening. It's so versatile. It has a nice handle on it, so you can easily move it wherever you need to. It's called a commercial fan, but it's perfect for your home. Sometimes those little itty bitty oscillating fans aren't really going to do it for me, especially in a workout. Like, honey, I am sweating too much for that. Like, I don't necessarily want to be drenched right away, especially if I have to go somewhere and I don't have time to shower, so that fan definitely helps. I love that you can rotate it and tilt it. You can basically do whatever you want to when it comes to this fan. It has 3 settings on it, so you can be nice and wind blown, or you can be blasted if you want to. I certainly like all the options. At the end of the day, more movement is the name of the game. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on a treadmill or an exercise bike, but if you can get movement in your day, that's fun and entertaining. So I want to share this ping pong set with you. In fact, this has over 1 million views on Instagram. I bought it. I wanted to see what all the hype was about, and my friend, I love it. You can set it up on any table. In fact, you could even set it up on your center island if you have one in your kitchen. Just make sure you plug your drain hole so that the balls don't go down in there within your kitchen sink. There are 4 paddles, so up to 4 players can play on this. So you're moving around, you're getting exercise. Anyone can play, young and old. So my 7 and 8-year-old can play, and even my dad, well, I won't say how old he is, played with us on Christmas Eve. It's just fun, like versatile movement. Exercise and movement can be fun. If you've been here a hot minute, you know that I love to save space and I love organization. A weighted tree is nice, but it takes up a lot of space. So these power blocks, yes, are the name of the game. All your weights are in one stack, and you can move them to room if you want to. In fact, that's what we do in my house. Sometimes my husband will be working out here in the kitchen. We'll work out in the basement, upstairs, here in the living room, here in this area, my office, basically anywhere. These weights are completely transportable, and they go anywhere from, I think it's 10 pounds all the way up to 70 pounds. So there's a weight setting for everyone. All you need to do is pull the pin and adjust it, and it brings with you the exact amount of weights that you want. And in full disclosure, we've had this power block set for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, and it has held up. So it is definitely worth the investment, especially if you want to save space and you want to be able to move these weights around your house depending upon your exercise and fitness needs. Good form is very important when it comes to working out, especially strength training. So I wanted some good mirrors that I could easily move around my house should I need to. Sometimes I want to work out in the basement, sometimes I want to work out over here. I love these mirrors so much. I actually bought 2 of them, one to have for working out and filming, and one in my closet that I use on an everyday basis. You could wall mount this mirror if you wanted to, but I just prefer to prop it up or lean it against a wall, and it works fantastic. The price point on this is amazing. Again, loved it so much, bought a couple of them. Booty bands. These are a #1 bestseller. Now, these are great, not just for building your booty and getting nice glutes and hamstrings and quads and all of that, you know, those lady lumps. But you can also do some strength and resistance training with them, with your arms. You can do tricep extensions. You can do front raises with your arms. The possibilities are endless when it comes to these. There's so many different settings. So you could have ones that are less resistant and some bands that are more resistant. Again, it's all about variety when it comes to working out, because that's what's going to keep you committed, focused, and excited to get your sweat on. Now, this is a really fun one. Let me know in the comments box below. Have you seen these Pilates bars? I love this. This one is a #1 bestseller, and over 2,000 of them have been purchased within the past month. Strength training, resistance training, cardio, all important things to help you reach your goals. There's so much that you can do with this Pilates bar. It did come with an instruction pamphlet for you to get you started, but I'm also showing you some exercises that you can do. You can do front squats, you can do front lunges, you can do reverse lunges, you could do bicep curls, you can do tricep extensions, you can do almost anything with this Pilates Pilates bar that you would do with hand weights or the power block set that I just showed you. And this folds up so nicely so you could carry this wherever you wanted to. Again, if you need to work out in your living room, or you have an office that you work out, or a basement that you work out. I know for me, I often change the workout areas in my home depending upon where my kids are. If they're in here, I'm going over there. Although they still tend to gravitate wherever I'm working out. And when it gets warmer out, you could take this to a park, you put this in your backyard, your front yard. The possibilities are endless. Just keep it in your vehicle. Maybe you're like, hey, I just feel like stopping and doing a quick workout on the side of, no, just kidding, don't do that. But maybe you want to stop in a park. Oh my word, this is a viral item on Instagram. I had to get a hold of it. At first, I was a little leery because the price point is higher than I wanted it to be. But after I purchased it, I got two, by the way, because I loved it so much. This is awesome. I love the key ring on this charger, so you can put it on a backpack, you can put it on your purse, it easily fits in your pocket. You can charge an Apple Watch on here, and then I have an older iPhone, and I was like, oh no, I'm scared this isn't gonna work, but it has the adapters that you need for older versions of Mac electronics and newer versions, and then these cords just fold up right here. It holds a charge for an excellent amount of time. Like, they're chic, they're cute, it does everything. I mean, I can charge 3 things with this one power bank. Yes, I could go on and on about these. Like, just buy one for yourself, buy one for a friend, put one in every area of your home. Like, so happy I got this. Speaking of things that clip, this JBL speaker, amazing. I would purchase this over and over again. This is great for at the beach, it's great for at the pool, it's great for camping, and it's great for working out. Sometimes you want your volume a little bit louder. You don't just want it coming from your itty bitty tiny phone. You want something that sounds good. You want to get energized and pumped up. This has everything that you need. This is an older version of it. They have newer versions available. And again, this is still holding up. I would buy the newer version, but again, this is just so amazing and fantastic. You just connect it to the Bluetooth setting on your phone. And I mean, you could hear this all around your house. You can control the volume on your phone by pressing the up and down button. I love this over and over again. Again, maybe millions of views on Instagram for this particular product, but does it actually do what it says it's supposed to do? And if you go onto Amazon, over 9,000 of these have been purchased within the past. It is so compact yet so powerful, much like that power bank that I just showed you. I love this. I love a good protein shake because I feel like I am always on the go with 4 kids and working and just trying to manage a household. So when I found these Fairlife protein shakes with 42 grams of protein, I was like, I gotta get my hands on these and taste it. So I tested out the chocolate, I've had the vanilla, I've also had the strawberry. I love all of them. Vanilla is my favorite, hands down. It tastes exactly like, I don't know, a McDonald's vanilla ice cream cone, if you've ever had one of those. Under 300 calories for this, and here's the best part. It tastes good. It doesn't have that chalky flavor, but it keeps me full, strangely. Like, normally liquids would not keep me full. I'm hungry within like an hour or 2 hours. My friend, I can drink this shake and be full for 3-4 hours maybe, and that's a big deal for me. Like, this metabolism like is running. It's a burning machine. I need something to hold me and sustain me. If you never tried one of these before, I absolutely recommend it. You're gonna love them. Speaking of another protein shake, the Premier Protein Shake. These are #1 bestseller on Amazon, and these are the shakes that I've been using for years and years. I love the chocolate flavor. It doesn't have that chalky taste. It's just 160 calories. So if I want something that is a little less calories, then this is the protein shake that I'm gonna gravitate towards. And surprisingly, this keeps me full. Like, it's amazing. Like, what is in this thing? This is awesome. My friend, over 70,000 people have purchased these Premier Protein Shakes within the past month. That's huge. And there's over 200,000 customer ratings on them. So if you're like, Andrea Jean, which protein shake should I buy? I don't know, my friend. I buy both every single month because I love them so much. Like, do I want an ice cream cone? Do I want a chocolate shake? Do I want something that's almost 300 calories or something that's just under 200 calories? That's usually my deciding factor. Speaking of things that taste good and keep you full, I have to share with these Cliff Builder bars. I've been eating these for years. I will often have one in the morning before I head out for a workout if I'm going to a very strenuous workout class, or I know I'm gonna do a little bit more burning that day, baby. I love all the flavors. We have mint, chocolate chip, cookies and cream. I have a vanilla almond one in my office, which I've just discovered, and that is really, really tasty. But 20 grams of protein in these, and these will keep me full for a couple of hours. I also enjoy them as a post-workout, so I can fuel my body, my cells, build that muscle. go. And sometimes I've even had this as a meal on the go. They taste good, like amazing for a protein bar. And again, I've tried a lot of different exercise equipment. Well, I've tried a lot of different protein bars, and these are #1 currently in my book and have been for several years. Meeting your health and fitness goals, usually it's about 2 things. 1, consistency, and 2, doing things that you enjoy. And usually if you enjoy doing things, you're gonna be more consistent with them. And well, 3, you need things that are easily accessible to eat that are healthy, so you're not gravitating towards the junk food, the high ice cream, potato chips. Yes, I do love all those things still. Dun da da! These snack boxes with lids. And this is only some of them. I mean, a ton came in here. So you could set up your entire week. In one of these snack boxes, you could put your veggies. Encourages you to get more veggies throughout the day. You know, you get that hankering between meals and you're like, I really want those Doritos. But no, you grab your little snack pack and you have your veggies and your dip. Or maybe you fill one with fruit. Or maybe you do fill one with salty, tasty things that you could have during the day. But you decide. So make it easy. Easy to access healthy things, especially when you're on the go. You can put this in your car. You can put this in your kids' lunches. My kids take these to school for snacks. So that way I can have a little bit of a control over what snacks they choose from our pantry, because we have healthy options. We have less healthy options. So now I can give them a nice balance of both, or at least I can certainly try. Now I have not gotten them to eat the hard-boiled eggs yet, but maybe someday. And stay tuned for you. I have a really simple trick when it comes to making the best hard-boiled eggs, fastest, easiest cleanup, like hands down, like none other. A good hard-boiled egg in here, amazing. I have tried so many no-show socks in my, well, 39 years of life, although I wasn't a toddler baby wearing no-show socks. There we go. These are a #1 bestseller for a good reason. They are called Wernies. They come in multiple colors, but I tend to gravitate towards the all white so I can bleach those babies and I don't have to worry about matching anything up. I purchase these socks over and over and over again. And because I do hard, strenuous workouts several times per week, high intensity training, I need socks that are gonna stay where they need to and they're not sliding halfway down my foot. That's so annoying. My friend, over 81,000 reviews on these no-show socks, and over 5,000 at the time of filming have been purchased within the past month. Shortly here, I'm gonna get to the 5 things that I do every single day to help me lean down and get stronger. And one of those things includes my Fitbit. I've had this for quite some time. I am an Apple user, so you may be saying, Andrea, why don't you just use an Apple Watch? My dad did buy me one, but I didn't use it. I only want to be able to track on here activity, sleep. There's a calm feature on here. Like, I just want this watch to be related to health-related things. And I like that it is smaller than an Apple Watch. I have a smaller wrist, and the Apple Watch just felt so huge on me. So I love this. If you do get the Fitbit, you're going to want to download the Fitbit app, again, which I love. You can track everything. You can track your menstrual cycle on there. You can track your mood, calories. It even counts your sleep, which is awesome. I absolutely love that because I tend to be in the lighter side of sleep. There's a lot going on up here. I won't say anything more about this, but you have probably seen this in all my videos because I wear it nonstop 24/7. I love it. It helps keep me accountable, and enough said. We talked about sweating when we work out, and often what happens is the sweat gets stuck in those workout fibers and workout tops. So I love me some Downy Rinse and Refresh. You've seen this in my cleaning videos, but now it is so fitting as we're talking about workout and exercise apparel and items. This Downy Rinse and Refresh is fantastic for towels. So if you have some sweat towels or bath towels, like basically anything, I use it in every single load of laundry. It helps break down any odor-causing bacteria, and can I just say it smells so good, especially the lavender one. I do not recommend using vinegar when it comes to your clothing. We have done that in the past, and I tell you, my friend, your clothes will stink. I did an experiment several years back where I was using vinegar in place of, let's say, a Downy Rinse and Refresh or a Tide product. And my husband would come home from the gym and he would be like, I just smell like a wet, dirty sock. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, this vinegar thing is nonsense in my opinion. Use a Downy Rinse and Refresh and you will never go back, my friend. Totally worth it. Now, a few bonus items for you that you are not going to want to miss. This may seem a little bit random, but it's going to make total sense in just a second. This deep freezer. Remember I talked about having healthy foods easily accessible to you? Well, if there's chicken on sale or healthier options when it comes to freezer related goods, I like to have a nice deep freezer. Of course, we have treats, goodies, and snacks in there as well. But meat, when that baby is on sale, you want to buy it because it gets expensive. And especially if you are trying to get stronger or lean out, you want to make sure that your protein intake is It's gonna make the world of difference. It's also gonna help you feel fuller for longer. And as women, I think we often struggle getting enough protein in our days. So save money, make your life easier. Love this deep freezer. There are 2 brands I swear by when it comes to workout apparel on Amazon. The first one is CRZ. I absolutely love their leggings and their shorts. If you've ever watched any of my fitness videos on Elite Fit with Andrea, that's pretty much all that I wear. They are an excellent price point. They are totally comparable to $120 Lululemon leggings, which I've had rip out in the past and seems bust. With the CRZ leggings, I have never had that issue. They feel silky. I just love them. Enough said about them. I'm gonna link my favorites down below in the description box. And the second workout brand that I swear by on Amazon is Running Girl. I love their sports bras. You can see from the footage here that I have quite a few sports bras, and my friend, about 90% of these are Running Girl. And same with the leggings, about 90% of those are CRZ leggings from Amazon. And the price point on these, can I just say $20 for a workout top as opposed to like $120 at Lululemon? I'm like, what? That's insane. Different strap options, different patterns, amazing color options. I won't say any more about it, but again, CRZ, Running Girl are your best brands for workout apparel on Amazon. And last but not least, this Mrs. Dash egg cooker. I swear by this. You don't have to get a big pot out and boil your hard-boiled eggs, and then you got to clean the pot and then get the water boil. Like, it's just a whole thing. You also don't have to preheat your oven and put them in your oven and bake your eggs. These are all different ways that you can get hard-boiled eggs. I love this cooker. You can set it and let it, and then it's going to sing to you when the eggs are done, and then just run them under some cool water and you are good to go. Eggs are affordable. They fuel you. They fill you up. They're a good source of protein. I can't say enough good things. In fact, we make a batch of hard-boiled eggs almost every single week using this egg cooker. And can I just say, it is super cute. It's an actual kitchen gadget that I use on a regular basis. I have a lot of kitchen gadgets because, well, who doesn't love a good kitchen gadget? But this is one you will actually use. So I recently shared on Instagram stories the 5 things that I do if I want to lean out and get stronger. You know, when I'm feeling my best self, I'm putting my clothes and like, yeah, girl, you look good. You looking strong. These are the 5 things that I'm doing every single day. Number 1, increase protein intake. And I make sure that I get around 120 grams of protein a day. And this can be challenging. 2, I track everything on my Fitbit. So when it comes to whatever I eat and put in this mouth, I be sure to track it. Now it gets easier the more that you track because they're already preloaded in there. I think one of the biggest mistakes is people are not getting enough protein. And number 2, they're eating more than they actually think they are. Portion sizes here in the United States are massive compared to what they actually are labeled for. Like, just think of granola. Most people like fill their bowl full of granola, and a serving size of granola is oftentimes just a half a cup or a third of a cup. Knowledge is power when it comes to your health and fitness. Number 3, increase your daily step goal. That's why I wanted to get a treadmill inside my house, because I'm basically sitting around at my computer when I'm not filming videos, and I don't get a lot of movement during the day. So the treadmill has definitely helped me to get up, moving around, wake me up a little bit more. If I get around 15,000 steps in the winter time, I am happy. Number 4, no alcohol. There's no nutritional value with alcohol. It's just not good for you. In fact, for me, I feel more bloated. I feel lethargic and tired. Like, overall, it's just not a good thing. I want to eat more junk food. And number 5, just take one day and one choice at a time. And I think doing these 5 things over years and years, I've been able to maintain my weight through high school after having 4 kids, and I'm almost gonna be 40. Shh. Now I'm actually excited about being 40. This is probably one of the best times in my life right now. I know. I get all sentimental on you. I used to think that 40 was old and scary, and now I just feel older, wiser, and I'm excited. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do, especially Instagram stories. I post every single day. Anything I talk about here today is linked in the description box below, and I'll pin it in the comments section, and you can scan this QR code on screen. It's going to take you to everything that I talked about, but we have got to keep the fun going. So click this video on screen now, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you, my friend, in the next one.